Hello everybody and welcome to fundameow.net. It's the faction series. It's not going to be daily anymore, it's going to be every other day or every other day. That is because I have got a full-time job, but I will explain that in a very own video, so no details about that. Very weird thing happened in this episode. I teamed up with Yaradovich, who is the person who's wanted to kill me for all of this time, and he teleported me to Nightmare's apparently old previous base. It was way far out. I have no idea how he found it, but I got TP'd, as you can see at the very beginning. So I started to be very stupid in a second and tried to climb it before he went, don't be dumb. And then, so I just flew. The whole raid was just absolutely phenomenal. We got so much stuff from it. Or, well, we didn't actually. What we did is well, you'll find out, but it was so big, like unbelievable amounts of bigness. This was just after the bonus clip from the other day, so we had a lot of exploring to do. We had a lot of other things to do as well, so it was great. On the next episode, I'm going to probably go straight back into it normally with a face cam and things, but like I constantly say, I do this when I record in my own time almost, without, you know, face cam, etc. It's not supposed to be live, it's just recording footage in case something awesome pops up, and it always does when there's loads of people online. It's always a lot more fun. So yes, I do game mode, I believe, as well, so if it cuts slightly, that's just trying to become a bit more realistic. It is an OP server in the first place, so it does make doesn't really make much difference, but yeah. And straight down we go. Luckily there was water below me, because I would have had such a bad time otherwise. And we stumbled across this cactus farm. Now they've got hoppers at the end, I think, or maybe the cauldrons. I can't really tell from just looking now. But what they do is, as when they grow up to the top block, the cactus, it plonks down, the water flows it towards the end, and it collects at the bottom. They can sell for a phenomenal amount, apparently, according to the people that were on at the time. In the shop they sell just monstrous, so it's a great way of making money. And we thought, you know what, let's destroy this place. So I went ahead and just got rid of the sand, because obviously the cactuses weren't breaking. And I thought this is like the best way possible to get rid of it. We do a lot more to it later on, but just the scale, the sheer size of something like this is huge. It must have taken him ages. So I teleport to King, like, oh, what's he up to? And he's just mining away, and I thought, oh, maybe there'll be something in the ender chest. Then I went, duh, no there won't, it's my ender chest when I look at it. And then we drop down below, and we can see another farm. This one is a sugarcane farm. So again, that's probably something that sells for quite a lot of money. So I thought, screw it, let's wreck it all. And then, you know, I go, oh, chest, what's in here? Now it'd be the same kind of thing, that there should be loads of sugar canes in it, but yeah, there wasn't. So they start to get all of the things in the chest there of random uselessness. However, they were starters, so I thought, what's the point in starter stuff? There's literally nothing. So we begin to TNT it. Now again, this is much better than the first raid. The scale of this base is phenomenal, and the guy that was on is from Nightmare, and he's like, oh my god, are you raiding at us? Have fun with that, lol. And he just had no idea, like, he's trying to play it off as cool, but it's such, like, if this was an old base, you'd take some of the stuff with you, wouldn't you? It's far too big to just get rid of. So is it their base? Is it their main base? I don't know. I've not been on the server for quite a few days, actually, so I don't know. But I'm just getting ready for it, TNT in, and I can't remember how I even launch it, because we never have any useful items to set it off, but TNT everywhere, and we thought this is going to be the best thing ever to get rid of very first thing. Oh no, he sets it off because he goes, I'm going to blow it up, so I go, and I get to some scary, well, not scary, back to the safe area, and then I go, no, not out of there, forget that. yeah, good one, I'm dead, can't do that either. Wait until we raid more. So he's asking for a teleport, and I get a cheeky little message through here, if I remember correctly. Let's kill him! So I was like, that's a genius idea. However, I don't think it goes to plan. He does get a teleport over, and he's like, yeah, lol, this is one of our old bases, lol, 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 lol. But, I just message him here. Okay. Smiley face, like, well happy with myself after this, like, incredible raid. And there he is, so we go, right, we're going to kill him. And he just flies off, and we're like, that's rubbish. Until obviously, oh my god, TNT everywhere! No! I think I'm getting water and it'll just kind of shut it down a little bit, but no, it just blows up everywhere. And so he does die anyway. Drink tea dies, and then we're back to where we were beginning with a bog standard open room, and that I feel sorry for him, I guess, because this was pretty damn big room to attack, and it was also a pretty big area to take down. And to be honest, for the most part, I do feel bad about it, but I've been mugged off so much by random people on this server that, you know, might as well. So now we're just browsing through. This is like their main crib, like their it's in bedrock. So I'm just like, whoa, because the stuff in here, the amount of things, look at it, it's unbelievable. I mean, okay, some of the stuff is basically starter, there's like birchwood and things which you can all get from kits, but there's stuff that you can't even get from that. I don't know about the horse armour, but there's loads of things in there. There's potions, all kind of good things. Redstone torches there like mad, so you can make loads of redstone contraptions. It's just unbelievable amounts of things. So I was like, this is huge. Great timing. And I mean, imagine my base like this and it was all being raided. Imagine how upset you'd feel at the very end of it. So I was like, alright, you know what, I don't really need anything. I've got the inventory that I need for what I'm going to do, which is raid. If I needed this stuff right now, I wouldn't have anything raid-wise in my inventory, or like 1 or 2 stacks, and then I'd obviously be ready to rock and roll. But I went, oh, magic flint, because I definitely need that. Get rid of some rubbish in my inventory. And all the stuff was started, like I said, ready to blow it up. And yeah, so everything here is pretty much pointless to me right now. If it was normal base, or I, like I said, didn't have much of an inventory, then I would just be on this like a car bonnet, all over it. Glowstone, you know, to make the cactus farms, etc. It's just huge, and it's in the sky. It's so high up in the sky that you have to climb it for like 10 hours. And then there's also like there's the obsidian, which is easy to break, but if you made the whole thing bedrock, you're going to be there for ages, because it's going to be really difficult to begin with to be able to get up to that point and then make a ledge around it, then try and blow it up. And I was like, oh wow, I'm so dumb. And I was like, oops, because somehow it's been triggered there, and that's blown up a lot of stuff. And the water, I messed it up because I pressed it on the bottom bit, which caused a new flow, and I realised that, so the next time I just put it there, and it made a little bit of a difference. The whole room again is just TNT filled. And this guy, I don't think he needed anything either. I think he's just browsing. He's got some cactus in his hand right now, so I don't know what he was doing really, but you know, it's his raid. He knew where this base was, so that's all that matters, to be honest. And I was just partaking in it because I was here at the time. Now there's not too... I can't even remember what happens next in this, to be honest. It's just a bit more of a raid, but I set it off and he's still in there, and I think I can get out in time, and I can. And then boom, 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 I still feel like it hit me, but not too bad. And boom, just a water room now. There are a few more chests, but to be honest, not too much that's going to ruin anything. And then, to think that anything else is like anything better than this, there's a freaking cake room. Imagine a cake room, how freaking sweet. Like, if you need food and you don't have any in your hand, you just walk into the cake room and you just walk over it all and go nom 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 nom. It's absolutely amazing. And this, I really like this one. I do remember what happens now. I set up TNT and I was like, get out of my life, zombie. I get my sword out and go blah, but then TNT, just wonk it everywhere. Just bang, 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 just place it down and then press the button, and I watch from here and I'm like, this is amazing. Bang, it catches that one, bang, it catches that one, bang, bang. And it's just a chain effect. Like, I just did it just at the right time, so it blows everything up and clears out the a bit of the room. I was well happy with myself at the end with that little squiggle around. Freaking skeleton, man. Honestly. Make a dark room and there they come. And fly, cool. So we dropped down. I think now it's coming to a close of just checking out the rest of the base. I don't really know what that sign says. Say bye. I don't know. Some stuff looks, oh yes. Yeah, why you free? I don't really know what it says. It might be the person's base or whatever. Oh yeah, so we're about to go inside a vault in a second. That's the last thing I remember doing. This goes all the way to the sky, so you can see like this is a ridiculous setup. And I think, yeah, you know what? Let's screw this. So yes, this is where I game mode. As I said at the very beginning, and it's a dead base, so I just bosh through there. and I go, oh, this is very weird. And there's loads of furnaces up here, which is very weird to start with. It's an odd design as well. And if you go lower down, which I will in a second, I'm just checking everything out. Like, what is this place? Check down a bit. There's water all over the show. There's some bookshelf, what they called? I can't remember the bookshelf things. The enchanting tables. There we go. And there was some other stuff just below them, but I still to this day don't really know because I had my helmet on. I think they're chests by the look of it. Yeah, they are. But then you open it up and it's got rubbish inside, so it's not really that good of a thing. Enchanting tables and the chests underneath and starter stuff, magic hose. So it wasn't too good. I wasn't very impressed with the rest of it. Apologies on the yawn. But yeah, that pretty much sums up the video right there. This was destroyed very soon after as well. So I would like to thank you very much for watching this episode, and I will see you tomorrow.